So you said you entered a 6-month treatment facility?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I was court ordered to go to a treatment program for at least 6 months, and I went to, it was a faith-based program in Charlotte, and it was a good program, but I wasn't ready to get sober at that time.
Okay.
I just went to the program to appease the courts, appease my family, and the day that I left that program, I did get high.
Okay. So I just want to step back, just step back just a little bit. How did when your addiction got out of control, you like lost control? How did that affect your family?
I was completely disconnected from them.
Okay.
I would go a long time without seeing, calling. I was completely disconnected.
Okay.
From them.
Okay. Were there times when you did see your family, and what was that like? Did you happen to run across your mom or your stepdad anywhere, your brother, your sister? What were those times like?
Well, I had several like crisis situations along the way, and then during those times, of course, I would have to call for help, and you know, they've seen me at the lowest of the low.
Okay. Okay. So then you were court ordered to go to treatment, to a 6-month treatment program. You said you finished the program. What was your family's expectations of you when you finished that program?
Oh, they thought this was going to be the best thing ever. They thought that, you know, I got the help that I needed, and that they would have their daughter or sister back.
Okay. So what you said, and you said the day you got out, you got high the day you got out.
The day that I got out, I left the state. I just never even went home. I just hit the ground running.
Where'd you go?
Went to Mississippi.
Okay.
With the toxic, abusive boyfriend.
Okay. Okay. How long did you stay there?
A few months. We were back and forth to North Carolina. We would just travel around.
Okay. So you finished treatment. You got out. You got high the day you got out. Went straight to Mississippi, back to your toxic relationship, and you guys were traveling back and forth between Mississippi and North Carolina. Okay. So in that time, what happened from there?
Everything just kept getting worse and worse.
Okay.
I mean, just you think you hit rock bottom, or it just everything got worse.
Okay. Okay.
So that was for 2 years. Like, it just kept deteriorating.
Okay.
Living in just bad.
Okay. And at some point, I take it at some point you decided, hey, I need to change for yourself.
I started getting arrested again.
Okay. What were you getting arrested for?
Drug possession. After I left the 6-month program, I never went to court to get off the probation that I was on. So actually, I was absconding, and they had warrants out for me that I didn't even know for 2 years.
Okay.
So then when they did arrest me again, it was a couple of times back to back. But yeah, I had a really high bond when they did get me, and I didn't even know they were after me.
Wow.
That's how crazy you are, you know.
Yeah. Wow.
Just don't even know.
So listening to you, like up to this point, I'm hearing and I'm seeing a girl, a young lady in high school with like high potential, like great potential. Like, you set some goals, you reach some goals, and to go from there to the point where you're in treatment, you finish treatment, and the day you get out, you go get high, go to Mississippi, go back to a toxic relationship. That's like a drastic turn in life for you. So when did things start to get better?
Things actually started getting better when I got arrested. That last arrest saved my life.
Okay.
And I was grateful to be in jail. It was like, because I've been praying, and I knew a change was coming, but I didn't know how. And being arrested saved my life.
Okay. Okay. So what happened after you were arrested that like actually saved your life or changed your life?
Well, I ended up being court ordered again to another treatment program,
Okay.
but this time I was ready. I said that I would do anything that it took to turn my life back around.
Okay. Okay. And which program were you court ordered to the second time?
I was court ordered to a 2-year program. It's called TROSA. It's in Durham, North Carolina, and it's a substance abuse treatment program, but it's also like a therapeutic community. It's very different from the program that I was in before.
Okay. Okay. What was the experience? What was your experience like in TROSA?
My experience there was awesome. It really was. I was, I was so open when I got there, and just grateful to be there, and willing, open-minded, and gratitude really carried me through that program and just made it great. I learned to practice gratitude. Actually, when I was in jail, I read a book about gratitude, and it just grabbed a hold of me. But TROSA was, I feel like God picked me up from the gutter and said, "This is not where you belong." And He dropped me off in TROSA, and He said, "Get it together."
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So being in TROSA, I take it being in TROSA was a good experience. You work there.
Yeah, I actually work there now.
Okay.
Yeah, TROSA is an awesome program. I never knew anything like it existed. When the judge said 2 years, I was like, yes, 2 years sounded like a gift because I had no plan. I had nowhere to go. If they had let me out of jail that day, I would have been right back where I was, but not for long. I would have been dead. And being in TROSA with other people with similar issues and struggles, and the staff there also being in recovery, and feeling like you could trust someone who knows what you've been through because they've been there too, like that means a lot.
Okay.
And took a lot of classes there. I did counseling there. I was a leader in the program. I feel like I had a positive impact on a lot of people as a resident there, and even more so now as a staff member. Like right now, it's where I'm supposed to be. Like I know, like I have peace. I'm very happy with where I am today.
So where you're at today, where are you at today?
Well, today I am 5 years sober. October 26th was the day I got arrested. And I don't really consider that my sobriety date, but that's the day I stopped using. And I entered the program at TROSA on January 26th. So I really consider that my recovery date because that's when I decided I want to get better. I want to be in recovery. And so 5 years. And so I graduated from the program in 2023 and then became a staff member in 2024, which is rare that it happens that quickly, but I feel like I worked really hard, something I really wanted. And I work in the graduate services department there, so I work with residents who are nearing the end of their program and help them transition out of the program, make sure they have full-time employment, reliable transportation, stable housing, things like that. And I really have an opportunity to help people in a tremendous way. It's a blessing that I get to be somebody to be a part of that.
Good. And has your relationship with your family changed?
Oh, yes. Like my sister and I, we didn't really talk for probably 15 or 20 years, and we were so close. And now we're best friends.
Okay.
I get emotional about that because you lose a lot of time with people, and you don't realize it. And sorry.
My fault.
It's okay.
No. I'm gonna pick right back up.
Okay.